Hi, I'm James McDonald. I'm the fund manager of the High Conviction Equities Fund. Today I'd like to speak to you about Lumentum, which is one of the largest holdings in the fund at about 10%. Lumentum is a leading global producer of optical components for primarily telecom networks, things like lasers. The interesting thing about this company now, though, is that it's diversified into 3D sensors for smartphones. And on the front of every Apple iPhone is 2 Lumentum lasers. We think this market is going to grow very substantially over the next few years. It's currently about 600 million, and we think this could be a $2 billion market. It's about 30% of Lumentum's revenue at the moment. Lumentum has worked closely with Apple for many years on this technology and has a substantial lead over its competitors. As I said, there's about 2 lasers in the phone at the moment, which are worth about $3. Next year, they're going to put a laser on the back, and new, better performance lasers mean they'll sell about $5 of lasers in an Apple iPhone. The other interesting thing about the market is that Android smartphone vendors such as Huawei and Samsung are starting to adopt the technology, and we will see a substantial growth in the market as they use more. Currently, Lumentum has about 80% market share. Of course, that will come down over time, but it does seem that their competitors are struggling to produce lasers in sufficient volume. Lumentum's now produced 500 million lasers, which is a very tough thing to do. The other attractive feature of the industry that Lumentum is in is that it's consolidated substantially over the last 20 years. There was 20 competitors in the optical component industry in 2000. Lumentum then was called JDS Uniphase, a $100 billion company. It's now a $5 billion company, and there's really only 2 major competitors. So we think profitability will remain higher in the industry now than it has in the past. The final thing I'd mention is that we think the company is really attractively valued. $5 billion market cap, it's generating $400 million of free cash flow a year, about 13 times PE, with solid revenue growth. So very good upside left in the company.